scuffed this, haven't I? Yes, I have. Alright, welcome to the world's most scuffed co-stream ever. Oh god. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Alright. This will do for now. We make sure the shoot would work, I hope. Are we live? We should be live. Okay, we are live. Nice. Nice. Okay. We're waiting on lineups being finalized first of all. Then we should get in, I hope. Still waiting on lineups. Okay, there we go. Finally. Still waiting. Still more waiting. That's okay. What are the bands? Zari and Wu Yang. I think I don't know the ban order, so Yeah, I don't know the ban order. Oopsies. Zarya and Wu Yang bans.
Initiating match.
Okay.
Ready for battle.
Okay, we're gonna see. CRABS coming out with a standard ball comp here. It's looking like Ball, Tracer, Soj. Kiri Lucio, obviously. Empire are gonna be walking out on, I presume, the Diva, Tracer, Soj with the Kiri Lucio here. So Diva into Ball. Definitely probably more favored for Ball on this side of things, but we will see. Not too much there. Shiba goes for Slam, drops to half HP. Manages to get out though. Roll for on the Diva there. Tracer going to fight on this point side. This looks like Empire are taking this point relatively quickly. Comp has a lot higher point pressure. It's looking like CRABS are just gonna have to give that flip. Not really much they can do to stop that. Just taking the reset here. No ults yet for anyone. Flout fighting on this angle. Shiba goes for the slam, misses. Suzu's out from the side of Empire though. Can possibly make a play. No cooldowns on the Kiriko. Shiba's gonna notice that. He's gonna look for it. Dropping down to half HP. TP's out again. They just can't manage to find a good engage on this point so far. Empire doing a really good job just kind of zoning them out, not giving them any space to work with here. They're gonna push out onto them, it looks like. Here we go for the health pack. Grappling up, looking for another slam here. Doesn't find any good connection there, unfortunately. Pulse bomb's out, it's gonna go wide. Beat out from the side of Empire to sustain them in this push. Looks like they're going to chase. They managed to find the kill onto Ben there. The Diva looking point here. Nevs gets demeched. Suddenly this point could potentially flip the other way, but Prince Tom does fall for the side of CRABS. That's going to be Patilios down, but they get the flip. Not going to be able to use the Kitsu though, kind of have to rely on Ben building this OC here. Still waiting to build his OC. Of course, Empire are also going to be able to match with their own Kitsu OC. Ben's going to fall, Shiba's going to fall. And it's looking like the flip's going to go back over to Empire. No ults used in this fight. Empire with 4 ults coming up here, as opposed to only 3 on the side of Empire, or on the side of CRABS, sorry. Gonna make it very hard to win this fight if you are in the CRABS position. OC comes out from Unto there. They managed to find 2, Prince Tom and Flauta. Ben's got a desperation pop that OC, doesn't manage to find anything though before he's killed. And it's just going to be struggling for touches. Shiba the only one left alive on the CRABS here. Bomb's still out for Nevs if he gets the demech, which he does not. Just desperately playing for another touch. Prince Tom is back, dead on point though before he can get that beat. Flauta is the last one, manages to live. Can Ben slide on? He doesn't manage to slide on in time, and that first point is going to go to Empire.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Yeah, really tough for the ball comp to operate there. Without the first flip, they're just really struggling to get onto any engages on the point. The D.Va comp just really good at bunkering down there and just keeping that point pressure up.
When I get the most kills, okay?
Inside point coming in now though. Shiba's gonna swap over to the D.Va now, interestingly.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Gonna see no other changes though. It's gonna be a complete mirror match here. Vendetta, sorry, from Flauta actually. Completely missed that. Shiba's gonna drop the Havoc. The Unto finds the pick onto Pathelios immediately though. They're gonna trade it back with a pick onto Unto. 4v4 currently on the point. Nev's trying to get the flip for his team here. Shiba's gonna fall, Prince Tom's gonna fall. And that is gonna be first flip again over to the side of Empire here. Ben looking to take a shot here. Nothing really going on. Flauta goes for an engage, gets the overhead swing into the D.Va. That's going to give them a little space to walk here. Not much though. Empire really not trying to give them any room to work with. Flauta's going to go for an engage on the backline. Does hit the overhead, it's Suzu though. Shiba's flying in deep on that push. Almost gets himself traded, gets there's the D-Mech. But out of it, Flauta manages to find a pick onto Yukino. Pulse bombs out from Jamal, doesn't find any picks. Batelios falls again, it's going to be another 4v4 on point. Nev's dropping incredibly low. Ben falls, Flauta falls, and it's going to be another fight win over to Empire. Again, no ults used. Kitsu and that D.Va bomb coming up for the side of Empire first. It's going to let them keep holding this space here. That looks like what they're trying to do. Nev's dropping incredibly low though, and he gets D-mech'd before the Kitsu is built. That's going to give a lot of space for CRABS to win this fight, potentially. The baby D.Va down. No tank for the side of Empire. They're going to be forced to back up here. Flauta looking for a pick, gets the overhead, but the TP out. Batelios is traded for Jamal. Flauta goes a bit too deep, but the picks are there for the side of CRABS. The D.Va bomb not gonna save Nevs on this occasion. OC comes out from Unto though to try and take back this point pressure. Looking for Prince Tom, misses the shot, hits the connects with the second, but doesn't manage to find the pick. Ben's gonna fight back with his own OC. All the ults being popped on this side, beats out from the side of Empire. 3 ults for CRABS. CRABS are going to be able to trade through that beat with a sword though, managing to find 2 picks in the middle of that. And it's going to be the fight win over to CRABS. 83% on the point for Empire. Unto swaps to the Widowmaker, looks for a pick here. Ben not looking to give him the angle to find it though, back over to the Sojourn. CRABS have an uncontested beat for this fight, so it would look to be in their favor if this beat is good. The TP on the side angle from the Kiri Tracer. Shiba's gonna get dropped to half HP. He has to play a bit safe and give him space to walk here. Hits us out from the side of Empire there. Beat from Prince Tom. They're gonna go for the CRABS are gonna go for the re-engage. Looking deep into the backline. Suzu's out. Flout is going even deeper. Ben finds the shot onto Yukino, and he's gonna fall. Ben ending up finding himself traded, unfortunately. 4v4. CRABS are gonna opt to fly back to point. Give them a little space to walk. 2 overheads from Flauta is gonna force Nev to back up a bit. Flauta booped in though, manages to live with the help of the Suzu. Misses the overhead on the D.Va there, trying to keep the point contested. Shiba going for another hit on the backline. Can he get the Tracer? He does not. But Flauta manages to find a Lucio in the madness. That's going to stop that beat. Flauta's popping the sword. Doesn't manage to find anything. D.Va bomb out from Nevs. No kills again, but gets the remake off. Unto falling in dangerously low. That's the Kitsu OC out from the side of CRABS. They're looking to take this round by force. There's no way that Empire can respond to that with no ults on their own on the table. And the second round goes to CRABS. Very nicely played. The Diva swap from Shiba really putting a lot of pressure back onto the side of Empire. The Diva just looking like a lot better pick for that inside point. We're gonna have to see if he goes back to the Shiba ball for this third point, but it doesn't look likely. Unto swapping over to the Emery, looking to get more of the damage off onto the enemy team. We're gonna see both teams TP out from spawn here. See how fast. Collect him back in the Tracer now. Opts not for the Vendetta on the outside point here. Petelios finds an early pick onto Unto. Prince Tom with a boop onto Mine Rabbit. How has he managed to pull that off? They're looking to try and find this Diva on the way out, but not going to be able to. The rest of the team falling, and the first flip is going to go to CRABS. Shiba is flying in dangerously low. Can he manage to get out? He can't. The Suzu is too late. Shiba's going to jump off the map. It's going to be up to his team to try and save this fight for him. Ben looking for a pick with that railgun. Doesn't manage to find a connection though. They're gonna be forced to give the flip back over to Empire. What's on this side angle here? I don't know what's going on with the audio. From Ben. Prince Tom and Flout are gonna fall, which is gonna force a regroup for CRABS. I'm gonna walk this right side, it looks like. Ben coming up on his OC. Nothing yet to match it quite at this moment. Kitsu also available from Helios. They're gonna go with it first. They're gonna manage to take this right side room. Shiba dropping low though, can't go too deep until he's healed up. Ben pops to OC, looking for something. Beat out from Yukino in response to that. Flying at him. Ben's gonna get pushed off the map in the OC. Petelios manages to TP himself back on, not falling off, but is found instantly after that. Shots for the Tracer from Flirta, trying to keep this point control going under. She's gonna die on the point, opts not to use the bomb. Flirta likely going for the touch after, there it is. Trying to stall out and get as much percentage as possible. And that's gonna be the flip over to Empire, 42% for CRABS. It's gonna be 4 ults for the side of Empire. Only 3 in response from CRABS. The uncontested Kitsu really going to do a lot for them. The Overdrive Protocol pop from Unto looks for something in the enemy team spawn. Gets good damage off. Petelios falls with the final shot. Forces Diva Bomb out of Shiba as well. That is not what you wanted if you're CRABS. They used the Pulse Bomb as well. That's 3 for 1 to lose the fight. Seems as though he actually whiffed his Pulse Bomb, pressing it accidentally. Very unlucky. They're going to only have the beat to try and recontest this, having to fight into the Kitsu, Pulse Bomb, and the Diva Bomb. It's not looking great. They managed to walk up onto the point though. They look for some kind of trade. Can't find any picks in the madness though. Mine Rabbit has the Kitsu come out. Gonna force a backup from CRABS as they try and poke out to try and build ults of their own, trying to juggle touches. Ben's gonna be found first. Mine Rabbit another pick onto Flauta, I guess 2 picks there. Trying to just kill the Lucy at one point. Diva Bomb is out, and the map is going to go to Empire. Close game, close map 1, good map 1.
Play of the game.
really liked the Diva Vendetta adjustment from CRABS on that second point, but it seems Empire on these outside points and these tracer mirrors are just able to get it done. The ball not really working on the first point for Shiba, unfortunately. Would have liked to see more of the ball out of him. I'm hoping to see more in the rest of the series. It's going to be CRABS taking us to Watchpoint Gibraltar for our next map. I'm gonna have to flip these, I think. Diva ban out from CRABS as well. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be a something ban in response that I didn't see. Oh my, this is really hard. How do people do this? Ah. How do people do this? This is so hard. I really hope I've done this right. Tracer ban. Yeah, tracer ban for Empire. Not wanting to take that tracer mirror yet again. Here we go. He almost breaks and doesn't.
Initiating match.
That's loud. Okay.
Ready.
We are gonna see the ball come back out for CRABS on this map.
I'm looking for more practice buddies.
If you teach me Tai Chi, I'll teach you Aikido.
Very,
Oh, wait.
very excited
You're
to
not
see
just
it.
looking for an excuse to flip me, are you?
Busted.
I still have much to learn.
I see Prince Tom over to the Wu Yang as well. Genjis are coming out in the Tracer ban. Neither team opting for a Vendetta on this map is an interesting decision. And a break from the side of Empire. Kiri, Wu Yang, CRABS. Very different comps. Very different from our first map where the comps were quite similar. Looking like CRABS are just gonna try and force the cart under as much as they can to start this off. Nevs drops to contest the cart. Flauta is caught instantly. A good nade from Mine Rabbit there. Could be a quick reset for CRABS. Nothing major. Nevs drops to half HP. Needs a bit of care. Has to jump out. He's gonna let CRABS walk that cart a little bit more. Having to give up a little bit of the space for that. Jamal finds a pick on Helios though. Nevs goes for a jump on the back lane. Pressures them out a little bit. Flauta going up. Looks like Nevs is gonna find that kill though. Dropping dangerously low though. He gets himself traded. Very nice shot from Prince Tom there. Good shots out from Yukino. Or onto Yukino, sorry. Nothing too much happening right now, just kind of pushing the cart. Flower gets traded on the cart while trying to push it, unfortunately. Tom getting traded on the way out as well is going to force Shiba to back up a bit and wait for the rest of his team. Ult's coming online now. Nano and Deadeye available for Empire. That Overdrive Protocol about to come online for CRABS in response. Shiba rolling back to car, just looking for some pressure. Some point pressure. The Genji dropping dangerous low. Jamal manages to find his way out. There's the protocol from Ben. Looks for the Ana. Doesn't manage to get a connection shot. Nano onto the Genji and he's gonna get killed there from the Nano. No blade top. Instead they're just trying to get kills with just the raw Nano. But they managed to pick up the fight. Very conservatively, 1 for 1. 3 ults for CRABS to Empire's 4. Empire just consistently managing to have this slight edge on the ultimates, giving them really good fight wins. Being really conservative with their ults, and it's really working for them, managing to win fights with these low ult usage. Flouter trying to push Jamal off of this high ground here. It's going to be the Wu Yang ult onto Flouter there. Manages to go into Jamal. Deadeye comes out. Manages to block the shot though. No connections. And that is just going to be a simple fight win for the CRABS. Only the Tidal Blast used in response to the Deadeye. Still, both teams being quite conservative with the ult usages. Vitilia starts with a Kitsu, Primal out from Nevs to try and live. Already half HP in the Primal though. Rally on the floor. Blade out from Jamal though is going to kill Flouter. Yukino falls. It's looking pretty desperate, but it's looking like CRABS are coming out on top of the fight, and they are going to find this cap on the first point unless Jamal can make magic happen, which he unfortunately cannot. Very nice cap from the CRABS. Just in the nick of time there. Just as overtime starts to hit. Unto finds a trade on a kill onto Ball, sorry. Nev's gonna jump behind the back line of CRABS. Drops dangerously low, but Princeton and Petilios are going to fall. Trying to hold close here. Flutter drops low. Nevs gets forced out though, the shots come out. Flutter goes to the engage, drops dangerously low, manages to live. Never mind, the nade is gonna find him and he's gonna get that pick. Ben finds Jamal though. Overdrive instantly killed in the Overdrive protocol. It's gonna be another fight win for Empire. Shiba on the Winston now, trying to find a bit of point pressure. Drops dangerously low. 2 nice shots from Unto to force him out there. Still looking for more. Bubble comes out. That's the high noon for the Tidal Blast. Both finding a pick. Flutter tilts the sword. Dies in mid-cast of the sword though. Shiba chasing Jamal. CRABS still going to find the fight win. With just Nevs alive for Empire. Ult's coming online for the recontest though. Petilia's gonna Kitsu on the high ground, trying to stop them from touching. Shiba looking dangerously for these kills. The blade comes up from Jamal. Unto finds to pick up the Ben. Jamal kill with the blade into Petilios. looking very, very difficult. So I have to try and play touches with Shiba here. Desperately trying to make this fight keep happening. Both are gonna fall though, and until his desperation comes back on Jetpack Cat. But it's not going to work, and they're going to be stopped just outside of that second round, or second point, sorry.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
How many have you had today?
Like 10?
Yare.
Always figured I'd end up back here. Just not like this.
Time for plan B.
1. Attackers in.
Okay, interestingly, Nev's gonna start on this Mauga. Teleport on top, looking to clear his high ground fast. Helios finds 2 nice picks though. And that's gonna instantly shut down this first attack. Wow. Very fast fight. Not gonna be much time off the clock, unfortunately. But Shiba with a stagger kill onto Unto is gonna buy them a bit more time. Back onto this dive composition now. Unto over to the Cass. Nevs goes for the engage up top. Manages to clear a bit of space. Shiba still rolling around, causing a bit of nuisance in the backline though. Nice kill onto Jamal with the rolling engage. Shiba followed up by Flauta there. Two nice boots onto Nevs. Just playing to kill a bit of time. Unto's gonna fall. Once again, forcing Empire to take a step back. This hold's looking quite good so far for CRABS. Gonna really have to force Empire to adjust their plan here. A missed boot. A sleep onto Shiba. Forces him out. Forces the E as well. Yukino dropping dangerously low though. Still traded. Backline's gonna fall. This Ana Kiriko composition giving them a bit of trouble. Maybe a little too fragile for these ball Genji engages. As another fight win is going to go to CRABS. Nev's still trying to make a bit of progress on the card though. Shots come out. Not much is found. Regroup's going to be there for Empire to re-engage. Ultimate's online for both teams now. Tidal Blast is going to come out. Doesn't find anything. The Blade as well. Never mind, it did find things. That's going to be 3 kills with the Blade. I completely missed that. What am I looking at? And another fight win for CRABS. A minute 20 on the clock. But Empire coming up with 5 ultimates. The CRABS just have no response to that. Only 2 ultimates of their own. It's going to take some conservative fights to try and win this. Fatilius falling first is not what you want to see. If you're the CRABS, they managed to trade out Jamal. Another trade happens, 3v3. Prince Tom is found though, and Empire are going to finally make some progress here. But Shiba trying his best to stop it. as much as possible. But he's gonna have to eventually let them walk the cart under. Only the kits who used for Empire. Still 4 ults online. Shiba trying his best to stop this cart, even with Mark. The nano onto Jamal. Kills the blade, looks for the backline. One pick. Looks for the second, finds the second pick with the help of Nabs. And that's going to be all of CRABS wiped out. A lot invested for that fight, but guarantees the cap. Finally, the ult advantage is going to sway to CRABS now, though. We're going to see if they can have another hold as good as the hold that they had on that first point. With the golden box, only at the end of the second point, they're going to have a good hold here. Slam comes out, looks for the trade on Onto. A nice shot from Prince Tom confirms that kill. Nev's looking to jump back to help his backline. Nice slam from Shiba, trying to get the kill on a Mine Rabbit, barely living. Not much really happening. Ult's still coming online. Flout is gonna fall. Jamal falls to... I'm not sure how that happened. Jamal is killed by his teammate somehow. Sleep onto Shiba. We're gonna see the Overdrive Protocol. Manages to force them out. Doesn't find any picks though, but did his job. Still, the ult advantage for CRABS with a minute 20 on the clock could possibly make something happen here. The side fight happening between the Brig and the Genji. Fighter's gonna pull the blade, manages to find the kill. Gets 2 kills before he's traded. He's gonna force another reset out on Empire. They're gonna really struggle here. Unto drops low. Gonna need something to happen with his protocol here. The Tidal Blast from Prince Tom is also going to make it difficult for them though. Looking for something to happen in slow moments. Protocol comes out, finds the pick up Prince Tom before the Tidal Blast can come out. Yukino falls, it's a 4v4, but CRABS needed that ultimate, the only ultimate they had online. Still they managed to stabilize, managed to keep the point contested. Slam to Jamal, falls incredibly low, manages to get the health pack though. Is Shiba able to find the trade? He's not. Flutter falls, there goes the pick onto Jamal, fix the ban. 10 seconds now, it's gonna be desperation for Empire. The rally comes out to try and keep this going. Tidal Blast out. Blocked by the rally, it's gonna only be Yukino for a second though. Needs to keep the touch until his team can get back to him. Nev's desperately trying to make his way back. Is he gonna get the jump in time? Does manage to get the touch, instantly killed though. Absolute desperation for Empire, and it looks like the second map is going to the CRABS.
Victory.
Very, very good job.
Play of the game.
Ah. Okay. That's the series tied up now. Really liked how those fights were played from both teams on the defense. Both teams having really strong holds. Ah. Hello, Sealy. For lineup, Ball ban from Empire, Lucio ban from the Crabs. I need to flip these again. Okay. So that was Ball ban and Lucio ban.
Initiating match.
Nice.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Diva comp coming back out for Crabs. A Zarya Vendetta comp on the other side.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See what they can get done.
What's up?
안녕. Healing up.
Both teams opt for the Kiri Yang and Lucio man.
Forward barrier activated.
With that engage already happening. Doesn't manage to find any kills though.
Uh-oh, they're pushing.
First pick was on for Nevs onto Prince Tom. Float is gonna fall after. People getting D-Max. Could be first fight over to Empire. Very nice. This Zarya comp just really putting in the work
Nice work.
in that first fight. Shiba gonna actually swap over to the Zarya himself, gonna mirror this. Thinking it's just the best option. Bubble comes out, Jamal's gonna fall, a nice shot from Petelios. Gonna give Crabs a bit of space to walk in the second fight. Pushing point up. Nice overhead onto Unto. The Bubble's gonna save him though. Goes for a re-engage. Bubble's gonna bail Float out as well. Another overhead going for 2 picks for Crabs. And that's gonna be another fight over to the Crabs. Gonna see if they can match the distance that Empire were able to obtain. Hopefully take it a bit further. Empire with some ults online to stop them though. Slightly ahead on the ult exchange. Gonna make this hold a bit hard. All buttons can come up from Ben though. Hits are up from Petelios. They're really trying to get this fight done. Finds a pick on the Mind Rabbit. Nev's dropping low. Seeing if they can get the pick. Oh, Tidal Blast comes out. Trying to fight it themselves. The cart's getting stolen though! The cart's getting stolen! Unto finding the perfect cart skill to make sure that even though Crabs are able to come out on top in this fight, they just don't find the flip. And that's going to give Empire another chance for this fight.
I'm done holding back.
Fire at will. Arriva la punizione.
Sword comes up with Flauta. Finds the pick of Yuki now. Title Blast out. Maybe a bit of an overcommitment, but it's gonna give him the fight win. Doesn't find anything with the title. Nev's still up though, looking like he wants to still fight this. Unto probably his overdrive protocol. Gonna be traded out of it. The nice overhead from Plauta to stop that. And they get the forward spawn. A nice checkpoint cap. Jamal with a sword of his own, only ult on the table for them. Shiba with a grab for CRABS. Mind Robot dropping dangerously low on the walk to the point. Looking to see if there's a big grab. Grab manages to find Nev. Sword out from Jamal though. Are they able to find Nevs in the trade? Suzu's out. Both Zarya's dropping dangerously low. Flout is traded though, and this is not going to be enough pressure for CRABS. They're going to have to back out of this one a little bit. Try and give themselves a bit of space to work with. An engage from Jamal, desperately trying to get a pick on the backline. Finds 2 picks. And the fight win goes over to Empire. Very nice. The sword forcing no overcommitment onto the grab for CRABS. Not letting them catch the Zarya, managing to keep Nevs up for it all. And find the pick at the Plauta. Letting them flip that fight really well there. Dan's gonna pop his protocol here, trying to shoot something far back, trying to stop this cart, force it back. A bit of a weird map flip here though. Hitsu from the side of Empire. Grab as well, heavily committed to winning this fight. They want that forward spawn as well. Shiba managed to find a trade onto Unto though, before going down himself. Prince Tom, a final desperation touch. And a nice fight win for Empire that's gonna confirm them that forward spawn.
I feel a war inside.
Lead is almost ours. Keep it up.
We need to take back the robot.
Hitsu from Batelios. Trade comes out for this fight. But finds a pick up to Jamal. Shiba dropping low. Manages to live the Title Blast. Isn't gonna manage to find a connection though. But gonna allow Shiba the space to block. Pushing the cart up to the center. Both teams gonna have to rely on these swords. Unto close to his protocol though. That's also gonna provide a lot of pressure for Empire. Overhead misses. Gauge is up. Nice shot from Unto on the Plauta there.
Let's change that.
Gonna make things very difficult. Jamal going for an engage. I just spectated the wrong Emery, my fault.
You're just in time.
Overhead comes out. Support sword from Plauta in the grab. Oh, Nev's gonna be so low, does get picked though, and there's Unto dropping as well. Very nice. Can he catch Kino on the way out? He can, absolutely. That's gonna be all 5 members of Empire down. CRABS still in the lead, 87 to 71. The sword online for Empire though. Ben manages to find Jamal hiding in the corner though, forces him back out a little bit. Kitsu from Mind Rabbit possibly going to come out first here. It's actually going to be the auto ball from Ben actually that comes out first. Looking for some kind of pick. Nev's dropping to half HP, trying to see if we can find a trade onto that. Can't manage to find it. Double nade on the door, trying to stop them walking out. Sword up from Jamal, doesn't manage to find the pick, barely. Flauto manages to find the pick onto Anto before getting traded himself. Keeping getting into the fight. That title blast. Doesn't manage to find anything. Dropping incredibly low. Shiva managed to find Nev on the point. Ben's down on point as well though. Shiva with 100 charge trying to make it done. The Suzu, sorry, is out from Crabs, desperately trying to sustain themselves. Flauta back on a point now. Bubbled in, looks to try and find something, isn't able to find it though. Both Vendettas fighting. Shiva dropping low, gonna have to walk back. Another Suzu comes out. Flauta goes for the engage. Trying to stop them get out, but is gonna get caught there. Manages to get Shiva out though with his charge, which is probably the goal for them. A few more meters added to Crabs in that fight. Bubble engage from Jamal, doesn't manage to find anything. Nevs with his own grab for this fight. Heart being walked up to the checkpoint, relatively uncontested. They managed to kind of flip the map on Crabs. A grab onto Shiva is going to make it very hard to keep him alive. So much care onto Shiva though is going to keep him alive in that grab though. Everything used to keep Shiva alive. Flauta going for the engage, trying to stop the cart, half HP. Managed to catch onto in the slide. That's a really good pick for them. Prince Tom traded though, a nice pick for Empire to tie it back up. Flauta, is he going to pull this sword here? They pulled the Kitsu, they have the bot. The grab's going to be committed by Shiva though. They're still looking to fight this. They had the bot, but they turned around to fight it. To stop the touch. And that's the map to Crabs. Really, really nice from the Crabs. Taking the lead in the series. Are they going to be able to close it out on this map 4, or are we going to see a map 5 come out? Very interested to see. Okay, Empire taking us to Midtown with an Emery ban. CRABS banning in response. Something that hasn't been decided yet. Domina ban. Or the CRABS. Interesting bans. I don't know that we've seen Empire play the Domina so far this series, but CRABS really just not wanting to deal with it in case it comes out. Empire choosing to ban that Emery, finding themselves losing in the Emery mirror matches. Want to take it back to possibly Soj. We'll see what they opt for.
Initiating match.
Oh. Get some nice scenery. Ooh, pizza bots. Okay, team comps revealed.
Ready for battle.
CRABS sticking with the Zarya Vendetta. Also opted for by Empire. Empire bringing the Lucio back into their lineup though. Princeton sticking to the Wu Yang despite the Lucio ban not being in place anymore. Sojourn for the hit scans. Kiri as
How I
always.
long to sink my teeth into them.
You can count on me.
Физкульт, привет. Yes. Hi. Hello.
5, 4,
Физкульт, привет.
3, 2,
Привет.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
Okay, Empire stepping up here. First attackers. Vendetta gauge already going. Doesn't manage to find anything though. Bubbles are coming out. Suzu's already out for Empire. Nevs disconnects. Okay, while we're in this pause, the Lucio on the side of Empire definitely going to give them that extra speed to try and walk through this choke. But Prince Tom and the Wu Yang on the other side, they're not going to have as much kiting ability, but a lot more poke through that choke, trying to stop them getting through it. Both comps definitely advantageous to the positions that they are currently in. Empire are going to be forced to back up out of this pause due to the DC.
You make this look easy.
No pause in FACEIT. Nev's still not reconnected though. We're walking back to spawn. Not sure why a pause isn't coming out. Okay, Nev finds his way back into the game. That's going to bleed a bit of the clock off for Empire though. That's not too good for them. Also a reset on the ult charge. There wasn't much ult charge there, not much had happened so far, but still a loss of the ult charge nonetheless. Engage from Jamal, doesn't manage to find any kills. Forces them back a little bit of pressure. Suzu again is out for Empire. Engage from Flota, a nice sword hit there. Misses onto Yukino there. Flota dropping back, trying to live. Yubo looking for some hits, looking for to get some damage in. Oh, instantly taken out with that overhead. That's going to give a lot of space to Empire, and CRABS are just gonna potentially have to give the entire point with Flota falling behind and not getting the same wave as Shiba there.
Hi.
What's up?
objective loss. Stop the pain.
Reverse the tide.
Wu Yang engage, doesn't manage to find any kills, forces a Caesar out though. Hitsu's matched. Hitsu looking a little bit better for Empire though. Petilius falls, doesn't manage to find his way out. Crabs is gonna be forced out, gonna have to give a bit of space. Wave comes out. Three of them dropping incredibly low. They all barely making it out. Trying not to get caught on this final part here. Hiding behind cover, desperately trying to not get traded. Gate from Flota. Nice overhead. Sword up. Looks for something. Doesn't opt for the sword. OC's popped on both sides. Beat from Lucina. Ben's gonna fall. Until looking for more of his OC with that beat health.
We're on our way.
Now it's gonna be a nice fight win. 2-to-1 ult usage for Empire confirms it. That beat just a lot stronger in the ultimate exchange, even if there's less poke damage in the neutrals. It really allows them to get more aggressive, as we just saw for Empire. Grab available for Nevs here. Leaving Mind Rabbit on the cart, so it has to be a little bit cautious that there's not much care for him here. They're looking to try and hold this corner. Still have the grab to commit though if Crabs walk too far. Nev's forced into a strange spot. Flauta dropping dangerously low. The strange spot actually works out for him and he's able to confirm the trade onto Flauta. 100 charge for Nevs here, still with his grab available. Both teams with the soldering sword available as well. Nevs drops to half HP, has to take a chill pill for a little bit. Being forced out a little bit. Grab comes out from Shibo first, sword from Flauta. Manages to find kills in the grab, and that's gonna be the fight win over Crabs. Nice little 1-2 combo with the grabs with the Sundering Sword. Of course, this can then be done next fight by Empire here, with the same ultimates online. Prince Tom does have that Tidal Blast available though. Possibly to save someone in the grab, but has to be cautious again of that sword. See something come out. Kitsu out from Mind Rabbit there. Nevs looks for something. Manages to find a pick from helping onto there. Tidal Blast out onto Flauta. The grab comes out, the beat comes out. Everyone is dying. It's gonna make it a really hard touch for Crabs here. Yukino dropping low, doesn't manage to die though. Prince Tom trying to hold the point. Shiba back on the Doomfist now. Misses the punch unfortunately. Sword comes out from Jamal. The OC from Unto to get it done for them. And that's going to be a full cap with 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Not bad. Not bad. It's gonna be quite hard for Crabs to match that pace.
Ready for battle.
Eba opting for Ramatra.
Online. Functionality looks good.
Hey, ni hao.
One last diagnostics check couldn't hurt.
It is surprising that you would resist freedom for Omnix. I'd heard you championed our cause.
Maybe my optics need calibrating, because I don't see any freedom in indoctrination.
5, 4,
Greetings. Hello.
attackers incoming.
Greetings.
Defend objective
Hello.
A.
Let's send a message.
out another Matra. Dropping dangerously low already. Prince Tom's still sticking with his Wu Yang, even on the attack here. They're not going to have the speed control to walk out this choke, but the Ramatra should hopefully help them get out regardless. A lot of pressure coming in. Ben getting engaged on, manages to live with the help of the Suzu. Both team Suzus are out. Shiba doesn't have HP. Ben looking for the Kiriko, manages to TP out. Members of CRABS is all dropping quite low, managing to trying to stable themselves in this bottom room here. Managed to do so. Killer's dropping low though. A nice shot onto Ben on Jamal. It's gonna help to confirm this though. Yukino falling as well. Need to get someone on the point though. Need to get this cap moving so that there can be no recontest. 3 on the point now. Seems like there might possibly be a recontest coming. There is a recontest coming. Nev's trying to get on the point though, but doesn't have the HP for it. Someone's gonna have to go touch for him. Hitsu comes out from both teams, grab from Nevs. They're really trying to hold this point as best as they can. Desperately trying, CRABS gonna be forced to pop 2 more ultimates. Might be an overcommitment with only Nevs left alive. Possibly some miscoordination there, but it does confirm them the point.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
A railgun for Ben, gonna look for something. Manages to find a shot on the body. No kill confirmed though.
Dodge this.
Only a pulse bomb available for CRABS now. Empire with a beat and both DPS ults coming soon though. A much favorable situation. Cloud dropping low with no kill from the pulse. We're gonna have to really play slow to try and build some of these ults, try and bait some of these ults out as well. With no Lucio for CRABS though, kiting out of these ultimates is gonna be a lot harder. Nice kill from Ben though, it's gonna be a big opener. Still have to be cautious of the fact that they have those ultimates, the Empire have those ultimates to play. Gonna slowly walk the high ground and manage to take that from them. Empire happy to take a few steps back and play a re-engage. Still ultimates on the table. Looking for something. OC online for Unto. Beat comes up from Yukino, looking for something aggressive. Shiba's gonna pop his Annihilation in response. Jamal dropping dangerously low, manages to get out though. OC up from Unto on that high ground. Looks for picks. A nice shot from Prince Tom is gonna shut it down though. Hits it from Mine Rabbit there. Trying to hold the point. Desperately. Prince Tom decides to commit the Tidal Blast onto Shiba. Can he make something happen? Gets to pick up the Mine Rabbit. It's looking quite close, but with the spawn advantage for Empire. CRABS just not able to make it happen there, unfortunately. Managed to catch Jamal. Over chases a little too far. If Shiba can get back quickly, they're gonna have a good recontest here, but with no speed control, it's gonna be difficult for Shiba to come back in time. CRABS looking at Benzo C to get something moving here.
This ends now.
Empire potentially able to play that sword. Never mind. 2 picks out for Flouta there. The Kitsu is going to be another overcommitment, possibly, but it does confirm the point. Possibly not needed, but
Thanks.
better safe than sorry to make sure that they get that cap through. But they are now once again at this ultimate deficit at the start of the point. They're going to have to bleed a bit of time to catch up on these ultimates, or have some fancy footwork to be able to kite out of them. Either way, Nev's likely looking for this grab on this corner here. This grab, sword, combo, probably looking dangerous. The sword comes out, no grab yet though. Big hit onto Shiva, forces the Suzu, forces the wave, trying to keep him alive. He's going to live. Flout manages to find Yukino in the madness though. No beat gonna be available for Empire. Nev's dropping dangerously low, still has the grab, could rip it, but is choosing not to, trying his best to live. Suzu's come out, he's managing to stabilize just okay. Somehow Empire are able to hang on long enough for Yukino to come back with a beat. Gonna re-engage onto the CRABS, finding Prince Tom first. Shiva caught in the center of them, gonna fall slightly behind. That's a big fight one if you're Empire. Really good. They're able to hang on like that. Long enough for Yukino to come back with the beat. Ben is going to find a pick up the under though, and they're not going to have that OC to walk with. Gonna have to give some pressure onto CRABS now. They're gonna have to give some space onto CRABS, sorry. Flout is gonna fall. CRABS opting to walk backwards. Philius cut as well. Prince Tom as well. Shiva desperately trying to make his way out. Realizes he isn't, and is just gonna accept the death there.
Hiya.
What's the payload? Meow.
Hiya.
Hey. We're not letting that payload just sit there,
Hello.
right?
Greetings. Hello.
5 ultimates online for the CRABS, with a minute to go on the clock. Big ultimate advantage. Oncho's gonna start though, putting pressure on them with his OC. Prince Tom's gonna fall immediately. Still looking for another pick if he can find it. Walks into the spawn, tries to find a shot to Ben, misses the shot. Ben's gonna slide on him, gets that pick. Shiva using that annihilation, desperately trying to hang on. Manages to live. Yukino dies at the same time. OC from Ben to clean up this fight and make sure it is 100% won. Nev's trying his best to live tucked away in that corner. Gonna be slightly isolated from his team now though, as CRABS are walking the point up. CRABS comes out, walking the point. Tidal blast to save Helios, still gonna fall because of the sword though. 10 seconds left on the clock. Shiva's gonna fall. And it's not looking like CRABS are going to be able to recover from this. Keep the touches, and map number 4 is going to go to Empire.
Play of the game.
Really nicely played from Empire. Tying up the series, gonna take us to a map 5 scenario. Theravasa being the chosen map. By the CRABS. Up. Emery ban off the table. Domina ban as well. Maybe we'll see the Domina come up map 5. Likely gonna see the Emery come out. Potentially just gonna be another Diva mirror though. Maybe Shiva goes back to his ball. Gonna be Vendetta ban from the side of CRABS. Wanting to go back to that Tracer mirror. waiting on lineups being finalized. Also waiting to see what that second ban is from Empire. Really draining the clock here. Okay. That Empire ban is going to be onto the Zarya. Really not wanting the Zarya Vendetta to be played. Both parts of that comp banned out. Okay.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Kuba is back onto the ball. Likely going to be Tracer from Floater. Emery's back out for Ben. Still sticking with his Wu Yang. Empire looking back at this Diva comp. Likely going to be Tracer. They picked the Sojourn with the Lucio this time.
One. Initial flashpoint.
Bit of a missed rollout from Shiva there. Going to slow him down to the point. That's fine so far.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
For the engage on this Diva. First hit. Chris Tom dropping dangerously low magic to live to help the shield from Shiva. Mind Rabbit's gonna fall after that TP. Ben falling as well, looking for this chase onto Yukino. Magic to get the health pack, desperately trying to live, but you've got two people on him. It's not going to be really hard for him to live, and he's not going to be able to make that. Nev's still fighting this, despite the flip having gone through. Desperately trying to not get traded though. Jamal managed to find a bit to Telios, and the flip actually comes through for Empire. trying to make his way out. Doesn't manage to find his way out though. Flouter fighting the same angle.
You're a real lifesaver.
Keep it back now. Going for a hit together likely. Pulse bomb almost on mine. Flouter, Jamal with a pulse of his own. A nice shot from across the map from Patelia. This is going to be a great opening pick onto Jamal. This slam from Shiba confirming the kill onto the Unto.
I'm with you.
Nice pick onto Unto. Nev's dropping dangerously low, gonna get killed. Mind Rabbit dead as well. Ben fighting his baby Diva on the point. Touch is gonna likely not be there for Empire. And looking like first point is going to the Crabs.
Market. Secure.
Time for plan B.
Next, flashpoint. Temple.
Hey, race you to the next point. You can count on me.
P2 out from Mind Rabbit is gonna force Ben and Prince Tom instantly just get traded there. I just vote for POV. Flower gonna get picked there. Choosing not to use ults. Crabs with 5 ults online. Empire with 4 ults of their own after using that Kitsu. A 1 for nothing trade.
The Kitsune is ready to be unleashed.
We'll see if this protocol comes out. Potentially might. Maybe an OC beat here. Could be the play for Empire. The beat is going to come out. Tidal Blast before Prince Tom is going to fall there. The stun is missed onto Yukino though. Autobot beat pop onto the Yukino alone. Was going to swap POV, but I kind of want to see if... Oh, he hits it! Crazy double shot from Ben. Almost kind of an ego play, honestly. But I respect it, I respect it. Let's Yukino know. Lets him know that he's not scared to use that element. That was 4 ults committed for the side of Crabs though. Only 2 committed from Empire. 60% of the point though. Empire are gonna have a bit of time to work with before they have to contest. Lucy's gonna come out from Unto. It's gonna find Shiba. Not very good for Crabs. Unto looking for more. Doesn't manage to find it though. The rest of Crabs doing a good job LOSing that OC before inevitably falling because they just cannot manage to live there without their tank alive. Ben gonna be traded late on the way out. That's gonna be a big stagger. We're gonna make this one fight territory for the point. Kitsu online for Crabs. Pulse Bomb for Empire. That Kitsu almost online for them as well though. Yukino coming close on that beat. Shiba Mine's close too. Slam doesn't connect. Unto looking for picking the side angle here. Let's see if we can find anything. Big shot into Ben, gonna force him back. Nev is also gonna look deep for that. Shiba definitely gonna come back and help this team. Flood is gonna fall, Ben's gonna fall though. Nev's traded though, possible. Kitsus from both teams are out. Mine's on the point. Slam doesn't manage to find anything. Only Shiba alive for Crabs though. Desperately trying to live. Before he's inevitably traded, and that second point is going to go the way of Empire.
Next, flashpoint. Garden.
Heat online for Yukino. No other ults available for either team. Empire potentially going to try and make this a fast fight, but Flauta says no, and he goes even faster. Finds the kill onto Jamal on the cross. Yukino Ajax! Yukino Ajax! Oh, that's not good for Empire. A nice shot from Vitalios. Gonna give them a lot to work with. Very crucial ultimate goes down for Empire there. Wow. Ben in his protocol is gonna be found eventually. They're trying to get these picks. Shiba manages to find the kill on the Mine Rabbit. Flip's gonna go over. Shiba decides to leave off the edge of the map because the flip goes through. Primal available for Nevs. OC also available for Unto. Prince Tom with the title Blast.
This ends now.
OC to start from Unto, forces the title blast onto Ben. Ben dropping dangerously low but not getting traded. OC runs out, no picks from it. Nate comes out, Yukino drops low. Empire just playing back a bit for an angle. Unto has two people walking on his angle here. He's gonna need some help from his team. He's gonna find that help. Vitalios, a nice shot onto Jamal. Really coming in clutch with a lot of these nice shots from Vitalios. Flout is going to find another kill. Unto slides in, is going to get caught trying to find a trade, and the flip goes over to the Crabs. Kitsu online first for Crabs. Mine Rabbit not too far behind. Yukino with another beat here. Hopefully can manage to get this one off. Mines comes out, Kitsu, both from Crabs. Primal comes out from Navs, looking to fight this. Backing up a little bit actually. Trying to make something, get some value out of the Primal. But double support ult to re-engage. Gonna make this difficult for the Crabs. Beat comes out. Nice beat engage. Prince Tom's gonna be caught by that. Ben trying to find a pick. Not able to find it though. The rest of Crabs are gonna fall shortly after. Shiba trying to roll around on the point, but isn't gonna be able to keep the touch, and that third point goes to Empire.
Next, Flashpoint, Palace.
One more point needed for Empire. Kitsu available for them as well. Ben, Override Protocol about to come online. Nothing to really stop that from getting any kills if you can find a good angle for it. Nebs goes for the engage, slam onto Yukino. Yukino's gonna get found. Another nice shot from Vitalios onto Jamal. So good at finding these shots to just confirm these kills across the map. Gonna force Nevs back. Shiba trying to find a bit of a chase. Ultimately decides to give it up when he realizes there's not much for him to find. Roll through. Looking for a slam on Yukino, gets a slam off. Yukino's gonna fall. Mines are coming out. Protocol comes up from Ben on point, looking for something. Nice hit onto Unto. Unto's gonna fall there. Previously getting the pick on the Mine Rabbit. Prince Tom traded out. But we're gonna try to keep Ben alive. No more trades coming through. A good fight for Crabs. 42% on the point. 4 ults for the Crabs this next fight. A little bit behind on that beat. Only 3 for Empire. Mines are gonna come out first. Pulse bomb misses. No picks from the pulse bomb. People looking for slam. Managed to find a slam with the Yukino. Shiba just trying to live. Backs up a little bit. 85% of the point. OC comes out from Unto. Looking for something. Finds a shot onto Vitalios. Vitalios, some nice shots to shut him down though. Tidal wave. A nice shot from Prince Tom on Jamal. Gonna be primaled and taken out himself though. Vitellios Asuzu to keep himself alive. Yukino's gonna fall. It's just Nev's alive here with Jamal. Nev gonna fall possibly first. Vitellios stops shooting, but before the monkey falls, and the monkey is gonna die. But not before trading Vitellios. Shiba rolling around on that point, trying to keep this contest going, trying to find a pick. He's gonna be forced out from Yukino to keep this point alive. Shiba trying to live as best as he can, manages to just barely almost live, but is gonna be caught by Jamal on his way out. And the flip goes over to Empire. A lot invested though. Better ults online, or more ult percentage online for CRABS. This minefield about to come out for Shiba. Gonna give them a lot of point control, a lot of space. Roll through to get his mines, another roll through, more damage. Goes for another one. Nev's going solo, forces Suzu, jumps back, trying desperately to live. Mine's about to come out, there's a slam as well. Mine Rabbit caught, Nev's caught. That's gonna be 2 picks. Trying to find Yukino another pick. Flip's gonna come through. Nothing the Empire can do, and this is gonna go the distance. Point number 5. Both teams only with a pulse bomb online
Flashpoint.
for a few seconds before Ben gets this protocol. Gonna really have to look to get something done with the protocol here. Shiba roll around the high ground, looking for a slam potentially. Is he gonna find anything? Vitellios dropping low, manages to find a slam now, almost gets the kill onto Unto. Ben's gonna pop his protocol here, looking for some damage, finds the pick onto Mine Rabbit, finds the pick onto Nevs, who jumps in the skybox. Yukino choosing to jump off the map, not letting them get any more ult percentage out of them, with the flip now going to CRABS. Pulse Bomb also was used by Flower in that fight. Means much more favorable ult situation for Empire. Gonna be able to re-engage with their Kitsu or their OC in a second. Shiba looks for a slam. Yukino is gonna be picked first actually on the cross. Flouter gets traded for it though. Looking for a roll through. Mine Rabbit hit. Taking force. Kitsu comes out. Pulse Bomb out from Jamal. Doesn't hit. Elias finds the trade. Or finds the kill onto that. Mine Rabbit, a few nice shots. Is gonna help the kill be confirmed on Ben. Unto gonna play his OC to try and confirm this and make sure it happens. The flip is gonna come through. 58% for the CRABS. Shiba with these ults, with these mines online again. Double support ult available for CRABS in just a second. No ults for Empire is going to make this a much more favorable fight for the CRABS. But Prince Tom steps up a little bit early, almost gets himself caught, barely manages to live, but Unto slides to chase him down. Nev jumps on him as well and manages to get that pick. A nice turnaround shot from Unto to take out Ben as well. And suddenly, this fight that looked favorable for CRABS is going the other way. Hits you out from Vitellios, desperately trying to make this fight continue, trying to make something happen here. They don't want to lose this, they don't want to give this extra percentage. But all this time, the point's still in favor of Empire. They're still getting this percentage ticked up. CRABS choosing to go for a reset, go for one more attack here. They're going to have to make something happen with this Tidal Blast. They're going to have to make it happen fast. Yukino's beat coming up soon. They don't find a connection on a Tidal Blast. Ben's going to fall. Beat 92% for Yukino. Prince Tom falls as well. It's going to be a struggle for CRABS to try and make this happen. Beat comes out from Yukino. And it's just going to be too much for the CRABS to handle. Desperation here from Flauta. Doesn't manage to stick the pulse. And that is going to be the map to Empire.
Play of the game.
Really close series. Going all the way to a map 5.5 situation, coming down to the absolute wire. An almost 99-99 situation as well. but unfortunately Crab is not able to get it done. Very unlucky. But good games to both teams. Very well played. I don't think anyone should be too upset with themselves and how they played. Everyone played very well. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me.